name is Jody and my side dish is cheesy Philly rice and beans. Now I have two variations of it. One takes 30 minutes for the cook that has the time, and one that takes 5 minutes for the cook that doesn't have the time. Now the first one has 1 cup of arborio rice to 3 cups of chicken stock. I like to make my own with either a bone-in piece of leg or a thigh, garlic, 1 small chopped onion, sea salt, of course red beans, and I like to add a little bit of roasted red pepper for crunch. Now, I've already cooked the arborio rice. See, it's very steamy and hot, and I like to add 1 heaping spoonful of Philly vegetable 1/3 less fat cream cheese, and 1 heaping spoonful of Philly whipped. I like the texture of both mixed in with the rice. It tastes absolutely delicious, cheesy and creamy, and you mix it in, and it has to be when the rice is still warm, because that way the cheese gets absorbed into the rice and it all melts together into a delicious, delicious cheesy dish. Now, I like to add the garlic when I'm making the arborio rice in 3 steps. In the beginning, with 1 cup of the chicken stock, in the middle with another cup of chicken stock, and at the very end when the rice is almost done. That way the subtle flavors of the garlic goes through the whole dish. Now, I have this one done already. I have a little bit of chopped red bell pepper here inside, and as you can see, the cheesy rice is on the bottom with the red beans. There's a little bit of beans mixed in with the rice too, but that's because I like the taste of red beans and rice. And my second dish is the microwave whole grain variety. I've already microwaved this. You'll see it's hot. My favorite utensil, the wooden chopstick. But this one is clear of any chicken stock or garlic. This is just whole grain rice microwave for 90 seconds. And I use the same heaping spoonful of vegetable Philly cream cheese and the whipped Philly cream cheese. Both are delicious. And this one is a little different because, of course, you know, the whole grain has no garlic in it and there's no onions. So the Philly cheesy with the white rice is my favorite, but I have friends that like the taste of the whole grain, and also I think the whole grain has no gluten, and so I have friends like that also. Of course, you can use vegetable stock when you're making the original one, but of course, I love meat, and I love any kind of chicken, beef, and vegetable, but chicken stock seems to go really well with the arborio rice. And you'll see, look, the cheese is completely mixed in with the brown rice and the whole grain. And I have my dish here. Let me just move this to the side. Bring my serving dish over here. And I plate it. Oh, that looks so, so good. Actually, sometimes I like to put a little more cream cheese on top because it tastes so good. But here I have the red beans I like to put on top in the middle. And I mix the red beans with a little bit of garlic and a little bit of curly parsley. I like to let it sit overnight. So it gives the beans a little more flavor. Tastes absolutely divine. Oh, just a little bit of olive oil I put in with the chicken stock just for a little added flavor. Now, here we have the red beans with Philly cheesy white rice and red beans with Philly cheesy whole grain rice, and they are both delicious. We have a little bit with the bean. But really, the beans, as long as they're from the can, you don't need to cook them at all. They taste wonderful with the white rice. And here we have whole grain, no chicken stock, microwaved 5 minutes with red beans. Two absolutely delicious side dishes. One, you can go vegetarian with the rice, but of course with the Philly you have the cheese. And one, you have the chicken stock. So, That's my side dish. Philly cheesy rice and beans.